Hello, everyone. It's Tuesday, March 24th, and welcome to our daily Pearson Clinical Assessment video newscast. My name is Tina Eichstedt, speech-language pathologist and senior product manager from my home office in Washington State.
And I'm Nancy Castilleja, also a speech-language pathologist and senior product manager here at Pearson. And I'm here in San Antonio, Texas.
Thanks for all your interest so far in the previous videos we've put together. Keep sharing your questions and comments and your needs. You can reply beneath each video with your thoughts. Today we have 4 news items to share, the first being a Qglobal digital update. We recently enabled the remote on-screen administration functionality for the MMPI and Milan families of products, as well as the self-rating forms for the BASC-III. If you use these tests, you can now deliver the administration remotely. Be sure and review the guidance for this use that is accessible through the Telepractice guidance website and the respective product pages. Now, we are currently working on making available over 100 digital administration and technical manuals, as well as stimulus books for the tests available for administration, scoring, and reporting on Qglobal. These will be at no cost to qualified Qglobal users. Access to Qglobal is also free. Refer to our deep dive video for additional information if you need Qglobal access and want to learn more. Work on this effort has begun, and our expectation is that these digital assets will be available in their respective folders in the Qglobal resource library by the end of the week. Our second news story for today has to do with an update on our achievement tests related to this first news item. An additional note for this is in the last Qglobal release, we did now release achievement measures with digital assets. So the KTEA-3, the KTEA-3 Brief, the RAT-5, and the Woodcock Reading Mastery Test, or the WRMT-III. These digital assets will be included with this update just announced, and telepractice guidance documents, including the evidence base to date for these tasks done in a telepractice context, are almost ready. Stay tuned. Nancy?
We're going to have new Qglobal and Qinteractive live how-to-telepractice trainings. We know that some of you are not familiar with the Qs. These are our 2 platforms that provide assessments in rather different ways. With Qinteractive, you use 2 iPads connected by Bluetooth. You use one iPad as your examiner screen, where you see the administration directions and the test stimuli, and you record the students' responses as you're testing. The second iPad is the examinee iPad. In a telepractice situation, you use a mirroring app to show the second iPad screen on your computer, and you use your teleconferencing platform to share your screen to display the visual stimuli of the test to the examinee. Our second platform is Qglobal. Qglobal doesn't require 2 iPads. You can use any web-enabled computer or tablet. We call the Qglobal digital stim books pictures on a screen. You can scroll to different subtests or use hyperlinks to get to the subtest you want to administer, but you still use a paper record form to record responses. There may be an administration directions or verbal stimuli document that you can either read from the second monitor, or if you don't have a second monitor, you can download and print the administration directions. We know you'd like to be able to see how this looks and how it works. We're going to schedule these live how-to sessions about both our digital platforms, and we'll schedule a time each day for the next 2 weeks to try out this format. So more information to come. And the last news item is that we now have WriteToLearn at-home documents and parent resource videos. Did you know that the WriteToLearn users have the option for students to complete assignments at home? Administrators, teachers, and students can use their logon credentials to continue using WriteToLearn remotely, just as they would in the classroom. We have created a video tutorial titled WriteToLearn Student Experience to help parents and other caregivers understand the student activities from the student perspective. See the links at the end of this video.
Thanks, Nancy. And those are the headlines of the day. Thanks again, and see you next time.